All right, we got all the yard work done that we could. Ran out of gas. I helped my wife finish up dinner. We done ate. It's starting to get dark. We got just a little bit of light. I don't know what I'll do much, but we're going to take this little baby out there for a little run. I'm curious to see if I can get this up the bridge I just built for the 1/10 scale trucks. And I need to see how much modifying I need to do on my obstacles I'm building, because I want to try to keep it to where these trucks can also run some of it. At least a good bit of the obstacle course will be, able to run both vehicles, hopefully. At least, if not, I'll just make a whole nother little section for the little trucks. But anyway, before I take this outside and we go for a little run, I want to go over what all the truck has for my buddy Mr. Eddie. First I'm going to show you the box here. You guys can pause it or something if you want to read it yourselves, because I'll be all over the place when I tell you about it here in just a second. So let me try to get you a good freeze frame of this, to where if y'all want to look at all these features, you can. And then one of the questions you asked me about was like the ball bearings, and yes, it has a full ball bearing set, 24 piece. Let me keep my hand away from there. Portal axles are metal geared, which is also great. 2-speed transmission, 4-link suspension. They are metal links and metal steering rods, which I'll show you here in a little bit. A 180 brushed motor with a 2-cell battery, 900 milliamp, 7.4. Let's see, what else is important? Coil springs with metal dampened shocks, and they work great. I'll show you that in a minute. I don't know what rigid metal grinder is, or gritter, whatever. Opening hood, blah, blah, blah. Oh, a metal gear servo. I didn't realize that little servo's metal geared. Okay. And it's licensed. So anyway, and multiple effects for the lights, blah, blah, blah. Anyhow. Oh yeah, and you asked me about length. 336 millimeters is from bumper to the end of the hitch, even past the bumper. You can take off about 10 millimeter for that. I googled that. That's like 13.25 inches about, is what that reads right there. You take off that hitch, you're looking at about 13, dead even, pretty much bumper to bumper. The wheelbase here, you got 199, so right at 200 millimeter wheelbase. This thing, I'm gonna tell you what, they built this one right. They took the body off their first edition of this truck, and they didn't keep anything else the same that I know of underneath. Let me just turn it on as well. And first, let me unhook this trailer. This is a trailer Mr. Eddie made and gave me, and I've done a little customizing on. So now then, real fast so we can get outside, I'm going to show you this. It's got the metal frame rails, metal links. I don't know if these link ends have metal inside them or if they're plastic, but they fit really good. They're not sloppy at all. The steering links, I ain't got much light here, but the steering links are metal. They tell you all the sizes on them. Every one of them does. Alright, sorry, I had to get corrected for a minute so I can see what I was actually doing. Okay, we got a, boom. Rear links are 72.2 millimeters long. That's a long rear link for a little truck. Now you can upgrade metal drive shafts. And also, when I said portal gears were metal, these down here are metal, but I'm pretty sure up here in the differentials, those are plastic, because it has the option to order metal ones, upgrades. So I'm not 100% sure. I have to take one apart one day. Now then, let's turn that baby on. I already had it on. Boom. Comes on, then the lights will go back off on their own, which you can, well, why don't I have my gimbal over here yet? I don't know why. I'm probably bouncing all over the place, ain't I? Jeez. Sorry about that, guys. Boom. We got the light features. You got brights, turn on your flashers, turn them all off, but still have turn signals. You can turn everything off, no, nothing. Just keep it plain. Or you can have it on with turn signals. Or you can do bright with turn signals. So what gear are we in? Oh, one more thing. I don't know if you know this, but you got your low gear, which has great control, by the way, for a stock rig. Look at this. That is 100% stock. Not only do you have second gear, you have a middle shift that's neutral. So you can rev it up. Whatever reason, but hey, never hurts it. I'm going to be honest with you right now. I have never climbed this particular two rocks, I don't think, with this truck. I don't remember anyway. I don't want to say I haven't because I don't know. Right around my lighter. Boom. So now, let's take it outside before it gets all the way dark. So, alright, I'm going to go ahead and take it over here to my bridge and see if we can't get up it or not. If not, we're going to go play on these rocks. It don't matter, but... Wow. Honestly, if you're not pulling the trailer, you can take this truck trailing with the bigger trucks and it will keep up in second gear. You might not crawl as much stuff, but let's go ahead and crawl across some of this rough terrain. The steering radius, I don't know if I got it turned all the way up or not. It's not the best, but hey, it is a big full-size Chevy truck, so what do you expect, right? Let's see, can we back her up and disconnect? Let's see. We can if I drove a little better. All right. Boom, get that out of there. So, don't know where we're going to try. We're going to try this bridge right here. I do not think we're getting up it. Let me double check, make sure my steering trim is all the way up. DR or whatever. And it don't feel like it is. Nope. It is now. That's better. Not a lot, but it's better for sure. So, I think the first part of this climb will be the hardest. And look at all the dirt from cutting grass today. Good Lord. We're going to be in a real bit of trouble. I should have put my mud slingers on here off my other truck. 1.3 inch wheels. They're bigger than the other rigs. And stock tires here, so. This is gonna be some work. It's not a trail for this rig. Since I've built this course, or started building it, I've been getting rained on. I either got rained on or peed on by a bird. You hear them tires gripping and chirping, but don't know if they're gonna make it to the top of this bridge. But the front end's not trying to raise up, which is great. Come on. So, also, I have a question for all of y'all watching this that have these rigs, that have upgraded. Wow, that was pretty cool. Have you put the Fury Tech system in here yet? Like the stuff you can put in the 24 scales? My buddy Mr. Eddie was wondering because he has a setup for it. I need to come over to this side to do this. I'm not going to cheat past this spot, but I'm going to move over here to see if it's a smaller area for the tires. Almost. Now I'm going to cheat past it. Anyway, he said if he bought this truck, he was wanting to try to put that Fury Tech system in it. Ooh, this has got a lot of lean right here, so. If you guys have put a Fury Tech in one of yours, please let me know in the comments. Mr. Eddie will see the comments and he will know. Can you believe we're getting up this? To this point at least is even pretty dang impressive. I didn't make this for these trucks for sure. Sorry, we're going to cheat a little bit because look how big the gap is. Come on. If I'd have went to second gear, we could get up this, but I don't know how the drive brake is in second gear, you know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know. I don't think we can get across this part of the bridge. I'm gonna get out here and find out. So, all right, I'm pretty sure that these boards are gonna be too far apart for the tires on this truck. If I can get at least far enough for me to reach the truck. Okay. I'm getting further than I thought I would. This end over here is where the boards got spread out a little thinner. Ooh. Whoa. That was just bad driving there. I was looking at the camera instead. Let's replace that. Bad driving. I could have done that. So this bridge is actually doable for the most part. If I put some winch points and a bungee winch on the truck, it would get up the bridge over there where I was just at. So now, how about this? Probably should took the bumper hitch out, but I can't even see what we got here to work with. This whole bridge is about to fall out of the dang tree over here because I didn't put but 2 screws in it so far. Gotta come around this side. Yeah, this whole thing's leaning now, but we're gonna give her a shot anyway. Oops. Come on, come on. Oh, damn, that was a close one. We almost nailed that rock on the way down, but we landed right beside it. Well, we still did not luck out. That is a 5.5 foot drop. And I broke a front link. It looks like one of the metal links right here. Let me get it over here in the light. It was my fault, not the truck's. I mean, that's a long fall for any truck this size. You can't expect the truck to survive. The metal part without the plastic ends, here's where it broke. This part, if you get it just right, you'll see. It's 38.2 millimeter. But that's just the metal piece because these are the exact same length, but they are 61.5. The problem is I can't even borrow these to use for now because they have smaller ends for the ball. Oh, and another answer to your question there, Mr. Eddie, is yes, these are metal ball ends. They don't have no plastic ones. It's all metal. This here's the double ball end that holds a link and a shock at the same time. So I couldn't put these into these purple links or I was just going to use them for now. Unfortunately, I'll have to order a set of links. It's not a big deal. Like I say, I got insurance. So, anyway, I just wanted to go ahead and point that out. It's not a big deal. It's a simple fix. They're great trucks. Don't let that, make it look bad. Again, I mean, that's a long fall for a heavy, hard body truck. This is not an FCX24 sitting here. This thing's heavy, and that's a long fall. If this truck would have fell, it probably would have handled it because it has plastic links. And this thing's so damn tiny, it can jump that far, no problem. So, anyway, we'll get it fixed. It's not a problem. If there's any other questions you need to know about Mr. Eddie, just let me know. I know I'm not the greatest at, reviewing these, to be honest. I just think they're remarkable, all of them. The FCX18s especially. Even the 24 compared to the Axial, I like it better. But this here was the early stage. That's why it's all plastic and stuff. That's before they got really into the 118s over here. These 118s, they're like a 1/10 scale truck shrunk. They're good. So anyway, please like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. Don't forget to click on the link in the description below. It helps the channel if you buy something after clicking on the link. Sometimes things don't show up. I don't know why. I've had people say they've clicked on there and they bought something. Even my friend did it and it did not give me the credit for it. Sometimes it does, sometimes it don't. I don't know what the deal is. I think maybe if you click on the link and you don't have an account and then you make an account, it might take you off my link. So if you do make you an account, then maybe back out, click on my link and come back in after your account's made through my video and it might work. I don't know. Do it however you want. Don't matter. If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. As long as you get your truck you're looking for, that's all that matters. So I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.